Today is the 5th of February 2017, and I'm standing at the southwestern corner of Salaberry Street at the intersection of Salaberry and Pope's Head Road. You can see that little property marker right there just off the pavement. And directly to the right of that, straight ahead, is the unimproved road called Salaberry Street. Salaberry Street runs north and south. It intersects with Pope's Head Road right here, and then about 300 or 400 yards ahead, it intersects with the also unfinished road called Doyle Road. That would be on the left. Doyle Road runs west for a little ways, and then it turns north and runs up to Braddock Road. This is the neighborhood called Braddock Woods. I'm going to walk through the woods here a little bit, show you what this looks like. I'm going to stay on Salaberry Street, at least the path. It's really nothing but a dirt road. It's never been improved. We recently took down a bunch of trees that were blocking the road with a small machine we had in here when we were doing soil testing for septic system drain fields. A little muddy here today, but we've had some rain a few days ago. This area is 5-acre lots, rectangular. The long axis would be east and west, the long axis of the lots. The lot on the right and the lot straight ahead on Salaberry Street, also on the right, are owned by the Chen family. You can see that some time ago, many years ago, people used to come in here and dump things like tires and refrigerators, and there's even an old abandoned car body up ahead. That happens to be on another lot over on the west side of Salaberry Street. But in any case, many years ago, people used to do that. Not so much anymore, but it just needs to be cleared out. You can see that the terrain is not really flat, but it's not hilly either. I'm walking uphill on a very slight grade. The property lines are marked with pink and blue ribbons, and you can see how close to the property line Salaberry Street is. This is a 50-foot wide easement, and this north-south street serves probably 15 or 16 lots on Salaberry Street. I'm not going to walk all the way to the end. It's too far for me to hike out there today, although it's a nice day for a walk in the woods. There's an old refrigerator and what looks like it might be part of an old car fender. So this corner coming up on the left-hand side, you see a little wooden stake in the ground and a green metal stake next to it. That is the corner marker for the first lot that is closest to Pope's Head Road. We've been on lot number 5. And then you can see further up through the woods, this on the right-hand side is the next 5-acre lot. We found septic system drain field locations on each one of these lots. The septic systems will be alternative type. I don't know exactly the design for each one yet, but we'll know that soon. So we're on the second lot away from Pope's Head Road. This is lot number 6. fairly heavily wooded, mature trees. The terrain is going a slight rise in elevation until we get back almost to the fourth lot away from Pope's Head, and then it sort of levels out and even drops off a little bit. Salaberry Street is not passable except by four-wheel drive vehicle, and then probably only in reasonably dry weather where it's not muddy. It's a nice day for a walk in the woods. Sunny. It's February. The temperature is around 50 degrees. This is the intersection of Doyle Road, right there. That little clearing, which you can't really see very well, but straight ahead, that's a clearing, runs all the way over to the paved part of Doyle Road, which is, I'm going to guess, around 400 meters to the east. Sorry, to the west of here. 400 meters to the west, straight ahead, traveling in a westward direction. And then, of course, back here, we're on Salaberry again. This lot on the left-hand side, I believe, is owned by the Gill family. And we are at the northern corner of lot number 6. So this is the corner of lot 6 and lot 7. Lot 7, this is the southern border on the western side of lot 7. And we're still on that 50-foot easement that is Salaberry Street. Four-wheel drive vehicle, you could get through here. It's not real wide, but you could drive it until about another 100 meters straight ahead. Then we come into a big down tree that was not removed. So now we're on lot 7. And if you look over through the woods, maybe it's possible to see that there's a little bit of a swale. It's a septic system drain field area about 50 meters back in the woods. We found one septic system drain field for each one of these 4 lots. The soils tested out to be suitable for alternative type systems. The engineering is still being done. Getting a little closer to that down tree. Okay, here's an opening. You can see a little bit of the topography here. Not very flat, not real bad, hilly, just interesting enough to be able to site a house so that you had a walkout basement very easily. There's another septic system drain field back in the woods. You can see the pink tape. That's one of the corners. The drain fields were found to be on this ridge line, which is a little hard to see on the video, but it exists. It's over there on the right-hand side. It's just sort of a ridge line that runs mostly north and south. We've got a big down tree up here. Gonna have to come back with a chainsaw if we're gonna open up this part of the road. Okay, so here's another lot corner. This is the end, the northern end of lot 7, and it's of course the beginning of the south end of the southwestern corner of lot 8. My painted signs aren't holding up too well. I'm going to have to replace those with better numbers. But anyway, this is the corner of lot 7 and lot 8. And over here on the right, that's another corner of a drain field. And then further back in the woods, that's where the drain field is located. You can see it right in there. Here's that tree. I'm going to walk up to the tree, and then that's going to be the end of this walk in the woods. But we're on lot 8 now. One of these days I'll come back with my tractor and my chainsaw and I'll get rid of this mess. But we're getting also, this is about the highest point on lot 8. As far as you can see down that path, the corner is, the northern boundary of lot 8 is about 50 meters straight ahead. So, there you go. That's what the woods look like on Salaberry Street.